Hello everyone, and today we are back for another Loomian Legacy Showcase video, and we're going to be showcasing Oxidrake. We're going to be running an offensive Oxidrake with Brawny Nimble and the Milkshake item. Milkshake is so I have a chance to get HP back once I'm down below half health, just to keep me alive a little bit longer. I have Outburst, Vice Jaws, Driving Force, and Bulk Up. Now, I wasn't sure what my last two moves would have been. Outburst and Vice Jaws were the two moves I wanted to use. I wanted to showcase Vice Jaws, so that's why I have it. But I didn't know if I should run Driving Force, Rejuvenate, or Bulk Up. So I decided to go with Driving Force and Bulk Up while running Milkshake instead of running Rejuvenate. Because I think an offensive Oxidrake really needs to set up. The TPs I have on this set, not a really good TP set. Just don't pay attention to the TPs. And the team I have around Otiyaga, the perfect team I have around Oxidrake is Otiyaga. Otiyaga is literally the perfect teammate, so this is good for it. I have Aklos, I have Novadius, Wendelin, Luminami, and Garbantis. So with that out of the way, let's see how Oxidrake does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Oxidrake, and this team looks pretty rough. I mean, there is a Tyranix, which isn't terrible, but the problem is that this thing has Lightspeed Ray, this thing outspeeds, this thing potentially outspeeds. Yeah, this is a huge problem. I don't have Baffle on this team. I have Flash and Flea Pivot instead, so this isn't necessarily great. This isn't great at all, actually. I can bring you and Mega Chomp you, but again, I'm weak to Lightspeed, so that kind of doesn't help that much. I'll bring you, though. I think Aklos is a good bring. As for everything else, yeah, I don't think Garbantis is good. Novadius can be good, but I won't bring it. I think I'm going to lead off with Luminami and see if I can get a good lead. I have a Shade Pearl, so let's try to use that for my advantage. Also, I can't believe I mixed up the intro so badly. That intro I had was probably one of the worst intros. Like, the teammate for Otiyaga. Like, I was trying to talk about Oxidrake, not Otiyaga. I don't know what it is. I always mix up my words when I do my intros. Like, the intro is so bad, I might have to redo it. We'll see. I'm gonna go for Flash and Flay. Yep, as expected, Vesperati goes for the slap down, but I'm a Shade Pearl, so I lived it hit really well. I pivot out and say goodbye to the Clutch Plushie Vesperatu. Clutch Plushie Vesperatu. Well, Oxidrake, you're coming on in then. Okay, you're gonna come on in then. And you're gonna get a Vice Jaws KO. So, of course, this is a Vesperatu with Clutch Plushie. And now I'm down to half health. Well, at least I get to use Vice Jaws right away. That's good. Problem is, I'm in Lightspeed range. So, now that Tyranix is going to be an utter nightmare to beat. And he knows that. He's going to go for the Lightspeed Ray. Aren't you, Mr. Tyranix? Aren't you going to go for Lightspeed Ray? Wow! How didn't I see that one coming? It's not like Tyranix is the most obvious Loomian of all time. Like, people are so obvious when they use Lightspeed. I don't understand. It sucks, because now I can't use that. He goes Tata, which I'm in a very bad spot. Just because that Vesperatu was Clutch Plushie, that got my Oxidrake down to no health. So, I have no swap-ins for Tata. So, that's fun. I don't have a swap-in for Tata. Otiyaga can live one hit, but it can't live 2 Timber Thrashes. And a Wendelin can't live a Timber Thrash neither. I think Oxidrake can live ET Thrash, but I think I'm going to have to sack it. To be fair, Oxidrake's kind of useless for this battle. That one KO it has might be the best it's going to do. I guess we could see if this thing is Boots. Problem is, I just don't know. We'll see if you're Boots, actually. I'll go for Driving Force. You're not, actually. I live! I forced the Tatum out! Oh, I'll take it! I'll take it. Unfortunately, it's back into stupid Tyranix. Why? Why is my driving force luck always so bad? I'll swap out. Hey, at least Oxidrake got to do a little bit more. So we know that Tata is in boots. Oh boy! Okay, this is bad news. This is bad news. I do not like that. Okay, swap back into Tata. Woo! Okay! Thank freaking goodness. Thank goodness. I mean, it does recoil itself. Unless it goes for Jungle Jitsu, it recoils itself. I think we sack the Oxidrake, although it could be good for Harv. I'm going to go for, wait, I think I live a T-Thrash. I'm going to trust in myself living a T-Thrash. Probably a bad idea. Oh, he's Life Drain. On a Tatub, he's Life Drain. And that specifically keeps his Tatub alive. Now, a T-Thrash KOs me. So I have to sack the Oxidrake now. Dang it! You stink, Mr. Tatub. You stink! So he's a mixed Tatub. Okay, at least it only went for that again. And the good thing is, we know that this Tatub is in boots. So a Mega Chomp from a Tyranix is free. Not Tyranix. A Mega Chomp from a Wendelin is free. So that's good news. You can go for a Mega Chomp. If he goes Tyranix, predicting Fade Away, that's perfect. You went Tyranix, didn't you? Wow! How didn't I think your Tyranix was gonna come in? That's free damage. Epic. Luminami, you're coming on in. Because you're gonna like speed, aren't you? My team's relatively weak to Tatub and Tyranix. Yeah! Wow! Sorry guys, I had the pop-up happen, but I'm gonna go for a Mega Chomp to predict Tatub coming in. Did you go Tatub? Oh, you really went hard. That's the one time you're gonna go to hard. I do gotta be a little bit careful because Harvest Set can be kind of scary. I'm gonna go for Flash and Flea. I hope I underspeed you. He could go for a Driving Force. Like, this would have been the one he went Tatub. Are you kidding? The one time you don't go for the Tatub play is when you do that. I mean, I'm gonna go Odiyaga this time. And the reason why I am going Odiyaga this time, I actually have an idea. I actually have a pretty good idea. So he goes for Toxic Kill. I lived that pretty well, actually. Don't poison. It did. Oh, this is good, actually. I can go for Gust and outspeed the Tatub. Oh, he had one more move? Oh, don't poison, please. It doesn't. I mean, we could just go for the Odiyaga sweep. Peace of mind. We set up once. Tyranix. Tyranix comes in. I get a Peace of Mind up. I'm not going to go for another one. I'm just going to attack the Tyranix. I mean, I have Hag. I have +1. So I should be able to live a Frost Beam. This is perfect. So I should be able to live a Frost Beam. I don't think this KOs. Oh, it does, because it's Odiyaga. Odiyaga is just built different. This Loomian is just built different. This Loomian is a god. He has Harv still, which could Driving Force me, but we're in a decent position. We go for a Psycho Blast. Just to... This will get it down to the yellow. Yep, gets it down to the yellow. Soulstorm, I live! Epic! Epic, Odiyaga. Epic. Oh, yeah. Psycho Blast is the best play because it saves up on energy. Let's go. Goodbye to the Harv. I have enough for 2 more Psycho Blasts. This is really good. We might just get a sweep with Odiyaga. Alright, we know your last one's Eruptodon, so we're just gonna damage you. We don't want to take any risk with Eruptodon. Just gotta damage you. Yep, that's a lot. Fire Breath, live! Oh, I live too well. You know what? I'm gonna go for a wait and get my energy back. So yeah, we're just gonna go for the full-out Odiyaga sweep. Oxidrake, Vice Jaws showcase, more like Odiyaga, I'm gonna sweep the opposing team showcase. So yeah. Wow, your Magma Block? Yeah, I don't like Magma Block or Eruptodon, even though I used it on my Celestine team. At least I have a reason to use Magma Block on mine. At least I have a reason to use Magma Block on mine. It's because Eruptodon doesn't have any other moves that Summon can't pull. So yeah. But yeah, it looks like Odiyaga's gonna sweep here. Yeah, Odiyaga! This thing is just nuts. I know a lot of people run Provoke on their Odiyagas because for Soul Burst Gastro, which yes, Soul Burst Gastro does wall this Odiyaga set, but it works so well because if someone places hazards, I gust it, get a speed boost, and then I could potentially sweep because this is a nimble set. This is a nimble Odiyaga, so it just works very well. It works well with nimble. With smart, I think Provoke does work better though. So yeah, Odiyaga just cleans in battle number 1. Let's head into battle number 2. Alright, battle number 2 with Vice Jaws Oxidrake. It looks 1,000 times better in this battle than it did in the first one. I mean, I can actually Driving Force the Gargoyle Defense. I can live from this thing and Driving Force it. Outspeed the Wobblisk. Gonna bring you. Your Soul's a nightmare, so I gotta kind of be a little careful with Your Soul. I gotta really be careful with Your Soul, actually. Your Soul's an utter nightmare. Wow, Your Soul's an utter nightmare. Yeah, I gotta be careful for that Your Soul. Please don't lead off with it. Lead off with Lava. Of course it leads off with Your Soul. Of course it leads off with Your Soul. And this thing's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Watch it go for a Shadow move. Nope, went for Pep Jab. At least I waste energy on play 1. I'm just gonna go for the Fade Away. I'm dead, aren't I? I live! Get KO'd! Get KO'd, Your Soul! Let's go! Thank you, Wendelin! Your Soul's dead! Your Soul is dead. We're gonna go Luminami to pivot out. I don't care! We're gonna go Luminami to pivot out. I don't care! Get KO'd, you stupid Your Soul. He's probably... That isn't supposed to live that. Well, I'm gonna take it. Oh. Well, it gets melee, so that's good. It gets melee. I live with Thunderstrike, so I'm just gonna go for Flash and Flee to pivot. Yep, goes for Thunder. That's fine. I get the pivot out. I take a little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. I get the pivot out. I could go into nothing, actually. Actually, I could go Wendelin. Problem is, if I go Wendelin, I have to force Luminami back in, which isn't nice. It isn't necessarily nice, but hey, I get to bring this thing back in. And do a ton of damage. If he stays in, nope, he swaps into Oxidrake. Okay, this is interesting. So Oxidrake, the Oxidrake. And the thing that's good is that this can force. This will outspeed his. So I'm going to go for Driving Force. Oh my gosh, he set up a bulk up. I'm glad I have Driving Force on my Oxidrake. Get on out of here. Get out of here. Epic. We get to see more Loomians on your team. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Vice Jaws. No doubt about it. Go for the Vice Jaws. Oh my gosh, that does half health. I like that. I like that a whole lot. I really like that. He goes for Luster, which it sucks, but guess what? The good news is that he can't use that move again. He has to go for another move. I'm just going to go for Vice Jaws and do a ton of damage. He has to swap. Epic. Into his own Oxidrake. Oh, yes. Tons of damage. You'll love to see it. And I can go back. I can go Driving Force again. Oh, I rejuvenated. Dang it. Dang it. It's fine, though. I get to force it out again, and it's back down to half. Back into Waba? Oh, yes. I'm loving this a lot. Problem is, his Wobblisk is staying alive, which is kind of scary. He gets to go for another Luster Loop, which isn't necessarily nice, but hey, it's how it goes. Thing is, if he goes back into Oxidrake, I can just defeat it altogether. I can just beat his Oxidrake altogether. That's what he's doing, I think. No, he went Proto. Oh, dang it, he does. This is bad, actually. Because I don't really have anything... Oh, that does a lot of damage, though. Okay. Okay, Mr. Oxidrake, that did a lot of damage. Problem. Who swaps into it? I mean, I'm gonna go Luminami. I'm gonna try to stall a Protogon turn, if I can. Yeah, it goes for an E-Surge. Now he's gonna go for the Electric move, which I go into you for. I'm just trying to play around Protogon. Yep, there's the Thunder Strike. I live this okay, unless it crits, okay. And the Paralyze, which is just brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, you know what? I'm just going to sack Odiaga. Not Odiaga. I'm just going to sack this. It sucks! That really sucks. That totally didn't need to happen, but it happened anyway. So, just how it is. Well, Wendelin, you're coming in. That really stunk. That just killed my mood right there. It's okay, though. We can go for a Fade Away. Fade Away is basically free here. Yep, he just sacks Crota. That's okay. I'm okay with him sacking Crota. I can go into my Luminami on his Wobbulis. I kind of hope he goes Wobbulis. I'm trying to just force Wobbulis in. Because if I can force it in, I can go for Flash and Fleet, and then either go for a Wait or go for a Vice Jaws. So, that's kind of the plan here. Force Wobbulis. Yes, I force Wobbulis on the field. That's good. We go for Flash and Flay. He'll go for Deep. Oh, he's Earthquake. You're a hasty set then. Oh, that's bad. You're hasty then. So you outspeed my Oxidrake then. You outspeed me then, don't you? Don't you? You're nimble, so you outspeed me. We'll see then. Oh no, I outspeed it. Oh my gosh, thank you, Vice Jaws! Vice Jaws Oxidrake's popping off! That was good. Biggest threat though. Okay, yeah, this is threatening. Although, I will say this. I do have... Okay. Okay, he just KOs me. That's fine. It sucks. He still has an Oxidrake alive, but the thing is, what else does he have left? Other than Vocaloa and Oxidrake, what does he have left? I mean, he's good at Coconut Bomb, which is going to do half. It ain't going to do that much, though. I can still save this for the Oxidrake. And I just click Dazzling Barrage now, and we win the game. Yeah, it recoils itself. I get some Pivot. I like Pivot. Epic. I get a little Pivot off. We can go... We could honestly go Odiaga, but there's no reason to. We could just go into this, click Dazzling Barrage, and we win the game with this. So we just go for the Dazzling Barrage. There's no reason why not to click it. I have enough for 2 more. Well, he just lost his Oxidrake, which is perfect. And yeah, Vice Jaws Oxidrake popped off in battle number 2. And thankfully it wouldn't have mattered. I got the 3 hits. Yep, that's a GG's. So Wendelin wins us the game. Yo, Wendelin popped off as well. Like, Vice Jaws Oxidrake and Wendelin popped off. I feel like Wendelin and Luminami work pretty well together, which is pretty nice. I like that. I like running pivot teams with Luminami. So, yeah. Dazzling Barrage should KO the Vocaloa. It's a Gamma one, which looks pretty cool. And yeah, let's head into battle number 3. Battle number 3 with Vice Jaws Oxidrake. And, okay, this battle does not look nice. This battle really does not look nice, actually. Nova Diaz is a must-bring. So yeah, that's a must-bring. You could do good against this if this is Soul Burst. You could also hit up Citragon super effectively, but you don't necessarily hit it hard, and it could body crash you in return. Gotta bring you for Citragon for backup. Wendelin could be nice, because Fade Away is basically free besides Valkyrie, and even then, against Valkyrie, I can use Mega Chomp, so that's a good thing. And I gotta bring you... Oh, you could be so good after a Trudge. After a Trudge, you can be dangerous, but I think I'm just gonna go with I'm just gonna go with this, because I have an idea. Leads off with Dokamore, which I'm just gonna hard swap into Odiaga. I'm just gonna hard swap. Because one, if he places Icicle Traps, I can Gus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Gus. He's gonna go for the He's gonna go for Icicle Traps or Earthquake. Wow, just went for the Earthquake. So, basically, Psycho Blast is free. I could also predict and go for Thunderstrike, predicting Valkyrie. What did he have again? He had a Nevermare. He had a Nevermare, Crackalola, Valkyrie. I don't think he goes Valkyrie. Nope, it's not Valkyrie. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that's great. That is half your health. Gonna swap out, though. Gonna swap out into Nova. Yeah, Nova Diaz is coming in. Gotta be careful. If it clicks Jetstream, this is not good. Okay, click Piece of Mind, but I outspeed you, I think, so... I could go for... I'm gonna go with an Ice Hammer here, because... if that Dokomori comes back in, yeah, I outspeed it. Please just KO it. Watch it live at red. Okay, it doesn't. We're good! It's Ice Hammer, 95 Stab. And it's Nova Diaz as well. This thing is a noob, so... yeah. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. I feel like this is Boots. I feel like this is a Boots Scarlash. So I'm gonna go with the Luminami. I just want to see what this Scarlash set is. I'm not really nervous about it yet. I want to just test if this thing is Boots or not. We're gonna go for a Mega Chomp to predict Nevermare. You must have brought Nevermare. If there's a Luminami, I feel like you have to bring Nevermare. So, I'm testing that. I'm also testing to see if your Garlash is Boots. Because you don't want to give me free pivot. If you stay in, you're clicking Mega Chomp to do damage. Which, the good thing is... let's see. I feel like he's Boots into Nevermare. Oh my gosh, he actually went Valkyrie? This thing isn't Rageful, we're good. Oh my gosh, it's Rageful. Oh no, it's Rageful. Okay. This battle's just gotten a little interesting all of a sudden. I'm just gonna go for a Flash and Flay to pivot out. Metal Blast, can I live one hit? Probably not, it's a Valkyrie. I live! Okay, I do live the hit. Jeez, Luminami's a tank! Luminami's a god. Alright, we're not gonna take any risk with this Valkyrie. We're not gonna take any risk. We're just gonna go in the Windland. Windland just clicks Mega Chomp. We're not gonna take any risk. Just KO the Valkyrie. Get it out of the picture. It's out of the picture. Awesome. I can't believe it lived a +2 Metallical Blast, though. A Luminami from that health actually lived a +2 Metallical Blast from a Valkyrie. That's pretty insane, actually. Yes, Jalusa would have lived it better, but Jalusa also doesn't have good pivot. Well, it's just free Odayaga. I could also go Oxidrake, but there's no reason to. Like, I gotta keep this Dokomori off the field. Dokomori's kind of tough. Oh my gosh, why are you clicking Earthquake on a Windland? Like, don't you have Icicle Traps or something? I could have went for a Gust, but again, there's kind of no reason to when this thing could potentially have Baffle. Okay, so Garlash takes a little bit of damage. I will take it. Could have Thunderstruck there, but that's okay. We can go for Windland. No. I'm actually going to go Oxidrake. This is the time to bring it in, I feel like. This is the time to bring the Oxidrake in. Mega Chomp is going to hit me decently hard. Uh-oh. Okay. We just outburst. We outburst. We go outburst here. I'm scared about a Mega Chomp. Okay, swap into Doka. You know what? I am actually perfectly okay with this because I get to actually use this. Poison Barbs are on the field, but not the end of the world. Plus, Dokomori takes a little bit of chip, and I basically just click Gust. I just hope he doesn't click Baffle. No Baffle. Alright, epic! Yes! Yes! Gust! Get on out of here! Get on out of here! Thing is, you don't want to swap Garlash in. You're gonna click either a... I want to click 2 Gust, honestly. Oh my gosh, he actually went Crackalola on this. That's really good, actually. Even better, I can go for a Psycho Blast to do some damage. And you know what? that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the damage play on Crackalola, which Crackalola is Soul Burst. That's good to know. His Crackalola is his Soul Burst form. I think I lived Crackalola hit pretty well, even if it's Dark Surge. I think I lived the hit decent. Spectral Burst, I think I live as well, because again, this thing doesn't hit that hard. We could utilize that to our advantage. Biggest thing is Crackalola can win us the game. Not win us, but you know. Okay, I actually didn't do as much as I thought, and it is Spectral Burst, which is good to know. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Yeah. Yeah, this thing hits actually a little harder than I thought. But we'll go Luminami, just to get some pivot damage off. We pivot. Oh no. Okay, actually no, they didn't do that much. Do that. Go back into Oxidrake. On the... I assume he swaps? But if he's Dark Surge, this is the right play. Yeah, he swapped into Wintrix. Garlash, epic. Okay, it's into Garlash. Which makes a Outburst free. And he sacks Garlash, epic. He sacks Garlash, which I live. I get Milkshake. And no flinchy flinch means that Garlash is dead. And I can still save this for the Crackalola. I can still get a hard hit on Crackalola. There is that again. Gonna go into... I want to hit it this time, because I'm worried it's just gonna go for the Baneful and Okomen. But no, I'm going back Odayaga. I'm just gonna play it safe. Plus, his Dokomori is almost out of energy anyway. We can try to use that to our advantage. It's literally falling for that every single time. He has fallen for that every single time. How hasn't he made us predict swap yet? How hasn't he predicted the Odayaga coming in yet? He hasn't yet. Baneful. Finally went for Baneful. I mean, now he's out of energy, so Odayaga looking pretty good here. I can actually chip his Eruptodon with this. So I can get rid of the Dokomori with Odayaga, and then I can get the Soul Burst Crackalola chipped for my Oxidrake to finish it off. Problem is, I am using Outburst, and I am not at full energy. I don't think it's actually enough to KO it from that range. Which is a little scary. This is his last Loomian. It's looking pretty good, though. There's a Psycho Blast. I mean, it is at half health. It is going for Burn Up, trying to get the full-on sweep. But I'm getting HP back. I'm going to go for another Psycho Blast. He kind of has to heal. Yeah, he's pretty much forced to heal. And I have enough for 2 Psycho Blasts. Meaning he kind of has to KO me, or otherwise he's stuck spamming the healing move. Yeah, he just KOs me. Epic! Epic! I love it. Epic. Now, the Drake comes on in. Don't think it's enough, though. But even then, we do have Nova Diaz in the very back, so we're fine. We have Nova Diaz to win. So, we have the backup to go for the Outburst, and... oh, it lived at no HP. It lived! Oh, yeah, I knew it. Yeah, Primal Slash probably KOs that Crackalola. We're fine now. We just go Windolin and we click the move Fade Away. We win the match, no matter what happens here. So yeah, Oxidrake did pretty well today with Vice Jaws. Did amazingly in the second battle. Clutched up in the first one. Third battle, didn't do that much. But, you know, it wasn't the best matchup. And sometimes it's just how it is. Sometimes you gotta make those bad matchups work. But yeah, Vice Jaws, not the best on Oxidrake, I think. I feel like Vice Jaws is better on Munchwheel and Tyrex and Hunder. But overall, a nice move, especially for a defensive one if you want to stop other teams spamming Rejuvenate. I could see Vice Jaws being a nice option just for that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing the Drake. And I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!